We are continuing the chapter. The next topic what we are going to discuss is writing of loss or discount on issue of debentures. See, these two terms we already discussed. When should we open loss on issue of debentures? When you redeem debentures at premium. On the credit side we will open premium on redemption of debentures account. On the debit side we have to open loss on issue of debentures. These two accounts will be having the same amount. Then the other one is discount on issue of debentures, that we have to open, that we have to debit when debentures are issued at a discount. The other one is when redemption is done at premium, when debentures are to be redeemed at premium. What is redemption? That means we are paying back the amount, taking the debentures back. The company has issued debentures to raise money. Now redemption means it's the reverse happening. We will pay back the amount and we will take the debentures back. So these two accounts, this discount and loss, we know that we would have debited it, isn't it? At the time of issue itself, we know that these two accounts would have debited depending on the question. So now this time what we have to do is, or what we are going to do is, writing off loss. What do you mean by writing off? Writing off means cancelling. We are going to cancel, or we are going to close these two accounts that we have opened earlier. So already we have debited these two accounts. Now in this situation, when we have to write it off or when we have to close it, we will have to credit the loss account or the discount on issue of debentures account. Okay, that's what we are going to discuss. So this loss or discount which was debited earlier, now at the time of writing off, we will credit these accounts to loss or to discount on issue of debentures. We credited it, so we closed it or we are writing it off. Now from where will you take the amount to write off this loss? This is actually a loss. This is actually a capital loss for the company. Now what is capital loss? Capital loss means the losses incurred by the company when they sell capital assets. Capital assets means fixed assets like building and all. When they sell fixed assets or capital assets at a lesser price. Okay, when you sell a building for a lesser amount, the loss which you incur, that is called the capital loss. So this loss or discount on issue of debentures, allowing a discount, it's also a kind of capital loss for the company. So we are writing it off, and from where will you take the amount for meeting this loss? Either you can take it from SPR, that is Securities Premium Reserve. That's a reserve which you set aside or which you create at the time of issue of debentures at premium. That you have learned already. We credited to SPR, no? When? When did we credit that account? At the time of issue of debentures. So either from SPR you can take the amount, or first you have to take always from SPR, Securities Premium Reserve. If that amount is not enough, what you can do is, you can take the amount out of statement of P&L. That is the P&L account, the normal P&L account. From that you can take the amount. That will be having a net profit. No, usually it will be having a net profit. Sometimes there is net loss also, but if it is a net profit in a particular year, you can take the amount from that P&L account. So first you have to take from SPR. If that is not enough, you take from P&L. So the entry what you have to write now is, first you will take from Securities Premium Reserve. So write Securities Premium Reserve account debtor, then statement of P&L account debtor to loss or discount on issue of debentures account. Understood? So this is the entry for writing of loss or discount. And when should we write this entry, or when should we write off this loss? We would have debited these two accounts at the time of issue. Now writing off entry or this losses must be written off in the first year itself. In the first year itself means in the year in which the issues are the debentures are issued. Okay, in the first year itself you have to write off this loss or discount. So, in the first year itself this entry must be written. Suppose you issued debentures on debentures were issued on 1st April 2019. So, this writing of entry must be written on by the end of the first year, that means 31st March of 2020. In the first year itself we have to write the writing of entry. Okay. So, this is the entry which you have to note down in this portion. We will work out illustration number 38, page number 9.43. 1st April 2019 they issued 1000 is the number. If it is the amount they will write rupee symbol, rupee 1000 would be there. This is the number. 1009% debentures of 200 each, that is the face value, at a discount of 5%. So, we are issuing at a discount. So, which account you must open immediately? You must open discount on issue of debentures account, and that must be debited. Discount of 5%, and always remember this premium, discount and all you must calculate always on the face value. So, here what is the face value given? The face value is 200, on that you compute 5% discount. So, 10 rupee is your discount. So, what will be the issue price? You know that there is a difference between face value and issue price. Here issue price will be 200 minus 10 because it is a discount. Usually we are getting premium, that is for shares chapter only. Here we have discount also. Shares we do not have discount portion, we do not have discount. We are not issuing shares at discount. Here we have discount, that is, so less 10 you have to write. So, 190 will be the issue price here. And it is redeemable after 5 years. That means we are going to pay back the amount and take the debentures after 5 years, and the redemption is going to be done at a premium of 10%. Again that 10% you must compute on your face value. So, what is your premium? The premium amount is 20. Understood? The premium amount at the time of redemption is 20. All debentures were subscribed and an allotment was made. That means neither over nor under subscription. See, only for shares you have that comprehensive type of questions where you have over subscription, under subscription, individual calculation, forfeiture, reissue and all. This issue of debentures chapter is very small chapter. We do not have much complicated questions. The balance in SPR is given 10,000. Okay. Past journal entries for issue and writing of loss on issue. See, though they do not ask writing of entry specifically, you always have to write writing of entry. If you have opened loss or discount accounts, if you have debited any of these accounts, you must always write the writing of entry, though they have not specifically asked. Prepare the extract of the balance sheet. Okay, balance sheet also we have to do, showing shareholders fund. Only shareholders fund you need to do, not the entire balance sheet. So, we will start doing journal entries. We will write, draw the format first. Okay, the first entry what we have to write is the bank debtor to debenture application. When you receive the debenture application amount, that is a basic entry you are going to write. And if here it is not mentioned like we are receiving in installments, so assumed as it is in lump sum, you can write the first entry as bank account debtor to debenture application and allotment account since it is in lump sum. Or else you can also write it as bank account debtor to debenture application. I mean, even if it is lump sum, you can simply write bank debtor to debenture application also in this chapter. Okay, previous chapter we usually get installment questions. Here when you get in lump sum, bank debtor to debenture application is also correct, but you must stop with that entry. Don't go and write bank debtor to debenture allotment and all. Understood? Bank debtor to debenture application and allotment is correct, or else you just write bank debtor to debenture application. Then don't go and write allotment entries because it is in lump sum. So we will write bank account debtor to, we will write the combined account, that is debenture application and allotment account. Write the narration, that is the application money received. Okay, now how much did we receive? It is written like 1000 debentures we issued for 200 each. Are you going to write 1000 into 200? No. Did you receive 200 rupees? No, because we are issuing at a discount of 5%. That means what we got is only 190 per debenture. So what you have to write here is bank amount will be only 200, sorry not 200, the number is 1000, no, the debentures, yes. 1000 into the issue price, what you have to take here, that is 190. So it will be 1,90,000. The amount is 1,90,000. Okay. The next one is debenture application and allotment account. You can write the date for the first entry. The date is issue date on 1st April 2019. Okay, the second entry, it is debenture application and allotment account debtor to percentage debentures. That's a basic entry. Always write the basic entry first. Okay, debenture application and allotment account debtor to percentage debentures. Now, when debentures are issued at a discount, immediately you must open discount on issue of debentures. And here redemption is being done at a premium. So, you must have two accounts, on the credit side premium on redemption and on the debit side loss on issue. So, all these accounts we have to write now. First we will write discount on issue. In your textbook they have written like loss on issue and they have added these two amounts. You write separately. Previous questions also we did like this now. Then on the credit side premium on redemption. Redemption, there is a P in between in the word redemption. Write the spellings correctly. Redemption of premium on redemption of debentures account on the credit side, and here we have to write loss on issue of debentures. Okay, so this is the compound entry. Now we will write the amount. Debenture application and allotment, just take it from your previous entries. Take the same amount because these two are same accounts. Take the same amount and write 1,90,000. Then discount on issue. What is the discount amount here? Not the rate. The rate of discount is 5%. The discount amount is 10. No, yes, 10. 10 into the number of debentures is 1,000. So discount on issue is 10,000. Then loss and premium will take the same amount. What is the premium here? Premium amount is 20 that we had calculated before. So 1000 into 20 rupees. So premium is 20,000. So loss is also 20,000. Now you can just find the difference, and the debentures, 9% debentures will be given the balance amount. Okay, once you finish writing all of the figures, 9% debentures, you can write the balance. Or else what you can do is, if you want to fill 9% debentures first, This particular account, this percentage debentures account always will be written with the total face value. Okay. So, total face value means face value of one debenture is 200. So, total face value means 1000 into 200, that is 2 lakhs. In that way also you can write, or else just fill all other figures and write the balance for debentures account. Okay, then the basic entries are over. Now what we have to write is, since we have opened loss and discount, immediately what should we do? We should write the writing of entry. When should we write the writing of entry? By the end of this first year itself. Understood? In the first year in which the the debentures are issued. In that year itself, by the end of that first year, you have to write the closing entry, I mean the writing of entry. So, the date will be 2020 March 31st. Okay, what we are going to do is, for discount we have rupees 10,000, and for loss, okay, we will write the cancellation first. We will cancel both the accounts separately, not like in your textbook. You write it as to discount on issue of debenture, separately you write it off. And then you write to loss on issue of debentures. Okay. Now discount on issue of debentures, take from your previous account, previous entry, the amounts you just copy and write 10,000 and 20,000. So altogether we need 30,000 for writing off, but in your SPR we have only rupees 10,000. So the balance 20 you will have to take from statement of P&L. Okay, so we will write the journal entry as securities premium reserve account debtor, statement of P&L account debtor. These two we have written already. So securities premium reserve, we have only a balance of 10,000, it is there in the question. Then the balance we are taking from P&L, that is 20,000. Okay. Yeah, premium is 20,000. See, this does not mean like discount is being met from SPR and loss is being met from statement of P&L. That is not the meaning. Altogether we need 30,000 for writing off. In the question it is given SPR of 10,000. So the balance we took from P&L account. Okay, that is the meaning. So entries are over. Now they are asking you to do the balance sheet also. So we will start the balance sheet. Only the shareholders fund you need to show. Balance sheet as at, you can write the date, that is 31st March 2020. Particulars, not number, amount. The first section, only shareholders fund we are going to write. So equity and liabilities. Below that, shareholders fund is what we are going to show. Do we have share capital here? No, because this is debentures chapter, we haven't issued any shares. What we have under shareholders fund is reserves and surplus. We have SPR, we have statement of P&L, P&L will come under surplus. Reserves means SPR will come under reserves. So we have this particular account here. Not number 1 you write, the rest we will write in not to accounts. So give the heading not to accounts, 2 columns, particulars and amount column. Not number 1, reserves and surplus. Okay, now what we are going to write is new for you. Reserves, what we have here is SPR, securities, premium, reserve, What's the amount you have? Reserve we have 10,000. You have to write in the inner column because this reserve was used to meet the loss, isn't it? So from this we have to less what? The loss amount we have to deduct. So loss on issue of debentures account you can write. See here I have written it as loss on issue of debentures. It means this has included discount also. So, like in your textbook. In your textbook they have written only loss on issue of debentures in which they have included discount also. Similarly, I have written just loss, that means it has included discount also in this. And what we can take from SPR is only a maximum of 10,000 which we have taken. So here it is nil. There is no balance in SPR now. Okay, or else if you want you just write here discount on issue of debentures 10,000. That's also fine. No problem. Then after SPR what you can write is statement of P&L. Okay, you write discount itself, don't get confused. Discount on issue, that term itself you use. Statement of P&L we have okay, statement of P&L, do we have a balance? They haven't mentioned in the question. They have said like balance in SPR is 10,000, about P&L nothing is mentioned in the question. So what you can do is, there is no balance in P&L statement. From this we will less the loss is there, no loss of 20, that we are taking from P&L. So we are deducting it, so within brackets, and this will remain as a negative figure because there is no balance in P&L. This is what happened in the entry, isn't it? We took from SPR and we took from P&L also, and there is no P&L balance given, so that is why this particular figure is negative. Now we can show this. Now your note to accounts is over. Okay. Now what we can write is this minus 20,000, just double line, and you can take this to your balance sheet. Balance sheet against reserves and surplus, you can write this amount. Yes, note number 1 we have written, and it must be written as negative 20,000 because there is no balance in P&L right now. So in next years we will be taking the amount of 20,000. When you have a profit, when you have sufficient profit, that time you can take. So now it will be shown as a negative figure. Okay, so this is how we have to write off discount and loss account, and though it is not specifically asked in the question, if you have debited loss or discount, that you must close it, and this is how you have to show in the balance sheet. From SPR and from P&L statement, we will show it as a deduction. Okay.